Hey everyone, George from Elite Motorcars. Today we have in front of us a beautiful and very rare Cadillac here. This is a 1999 Cadillac Eldorado hard boot convertible by Coach Builders. This one's finished in a very rare mulberry metallic with burgundy leather interior and a black cloth top. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you kind of have a little bit of a backstory on these cars. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for checking me out. So on these particular cars, Cadillac did not make an Eldorado convertible from 1992 to 2002, which this particular body style ran from. So a company down in Florida called Coach Builders decided to make these into convertibles. When they first came out in 1992, to 1996, you could only get a soft boot version. In mid 1996, they came out with the optional hard boot version. Now, a lot of people prefer the soft boot sometimes because it retains a little more of the hard top look with the roof up, especially the lines. As for me, I love the uniqueness of the hard boot car. I just think they're absolutely awesome. I think they're beautiful. One other thing I really like about these particular cars is the fact of the matter is you pull up with this car with the roof up, people know it's convertible. Sometimes with the soft boot, they're like, is that a real convertible? And I love the soft boot cars. I have one in my collection, but most of my collection of these cars are all hard boot convertibles. And the nice thing about the hard boot car is the hard boot itself. Now this hard boot, when you push the button and put the top down, this comes up and the top goes in here. So that's a really cool feature. The car has a really refined, sleek look, more of a modern convertible look with the roof down. And also it's got the more of the raked rear window, which some people like, some people don't like. It's kind of a taste thing, what you like. Me personally, I love the hard boot cars. I just love the lines of them. And they're just beautiful, beautiful cars. And also, before I even get into this video, Coach Builders out of Florida just recently gave me the opportunity to provide parts for lots of their Cadillacs. So I'm really excited about that. So if you own one of these, basically if you own a 1992 to 2002 Cadillac Eldorado convertible, whether it be a soft boot or a hard boot car, I can get you the convertible top, I can get you the rear window motors, I can get you the top pistons, I can help you out with some other pieces as well. Just give me a call. If you're having a technical issue, I can also help you out as well. Also on the Cadillac DeVille and DTS convertibles, I can also get you the top on those and the top pistons. So definitely give me a call if you have a Coach Builder car. I'd be more than glad to help you out with one of these cars. Now let's get back into the video of this beautiful Cadillac. Let's not take the spotlight away from this one. Now, this particular car came from Michigan. Bought this from a customer of mine. I actually sold him, funny story, I sold him window motors for it, and he posted it up for sale, and I messaged him and put a deal together, and he just told me, he goes, I'm getting older, I don't feel like putting the window motors in, it's time to let them go. This particular car was his driver. He had another one he sold a year or so ago at really low miles, so this was his driver. He took this car to Florida, back and forth from Michigan, and he really loved them, but he decided that it was his time to downsize to one car. Something that I don't know if I could do that, but I got the opportunity to purchase this beautiful vehicle, so I'm very lucky. Put a lot of time and effort into it, did the rear window motors, detailed it, just went through it. It's a really nice car. And as always, guys, take a second to like and subscribe below. I would really appreciate it. Also, check me out on Facebook and Instagram, Elite Motorcars, Peabody, Massachusetts. And this car is not an ETC, it's a regular Eldorado. Somebody put that there. I just decided to leave it alone. How can you tell it's a regular Eldorado? The biggest key to these cars, right there, that chrome piece, also the chrome on the front grille, and the vehicle identification number. If I remember correctly, it's EL for this car, and it's ET for the Eldorado Touring. But this is just a beautiful car. does have the aftermarket chrome wheels. You know me with the aftermarket, I'm Mr. Originality. But these are in great condition. Tires are very nice. I think they're all matching Michelin tires all around. And Michelin is one of the best tires you could basically buy. It does have the chrome rockers. Should probably add it when the car was new, but it does give it a nice classy look as well. Little Cadillac insignia there. This I'm not a huge fan of, but I figured it would be a little bit more of a hassle to take off of. Some people will like it. It's a little more traditional with the Cadillac emblem on both front fenders, as you can see. The chrome wheels are actually in really nice condition on this car. Don't ask me what brand they are, I can't tell you. It does have some nice cool pinstriping as well. Just a beautiful automobile. I love these cars. Absolutely beautiful. I didn't think I'd be offering another one for sale anytime soon. I think the last one I sold was about this time last year. It was a Pearl 2002 hard boot convertible. That particular car came out of Cape Cod at the time. That was a nice car. This car is just absolutely beautiful car. It is not perfect. It's got a couple little marks here and there. This is a driver. This is a car you can push the button, put the roof down, enjoy it. It turns heads. It's an awesome car. It's not a car you see often. My guesstimate on the Eldorado convertibles from Coach Builders, I'm gonna guess they made around 22 to 2,500 total. Nobody has the exact numbers, but that's my guesstimate anyways. The lines of these cars. Make sure you guys caught top on the car. The top had to be replaced at one time on this car, but it's in great condition, as you can see. All this is really nice. Everything is really nice. Cameras make it look a little weird, but top's in beautiful condition. It does have one little wear mark right there. Glass rear windows in great condition. It does have rear defrost, which is a nice feature, even though most people buying these are not going to use them in the winter time. Top's really nice. Got that tiny little wheel mark there. And I'll probably be a nitpicker, and the camera's probably picking out more little marks than it should. The top's actually in gorgeous condition. My guesstimate of the top is it's probably a couple of years old, and the rear window motors are probably a couple of days old. Just got done doing them, and they work beautifully. I'll show you guys the top going down a little bit. Let me open up the hood, show you guys underneath the hood. Do this video a little different than most. It's a beautiful day in New England, a beautiful evening. Sun is going down a little too quick for my liking anyways. I would definitely miss these summer days. There she is, North Star V8, 4.6 liter, 32 valve, dual overhead cam. Nice thing about this particular car, per Carfax and the owner, back around 138,000 miles on this particular car. The motor was pulled out, it was resealed, the head gaskets were done, the car was gone through. This gentleman who owned this car put a lot of miles on this car. As I show you a little further on in the video, this car does have high miles, but he really kept up on it. So he probably spent $4,000 on this motor having it done. So that's a nice peace of mind right there alone, that the motor was pulled out of the car, head gaskets were done. That's just a really big deal. I wish I could say that about my 99 Eldorado convertible, my high mile one. But it has no issues and the motor's staying put at the moment. And as you can see, right back here, you're going to see a lot of times on these cars, this rear heater box cracks on a lot of them because there's so much heat back there. And this one's in great condition. Something just that jumped out at me. And if you notice this big red wire, it does have an aftermarket radio with a, I guess it's a subwoofer in the trunk. As you know me, I'm not big into all the aftermarket stuff, but I decided to leave the radio alone in the car. Somebody may really, really like it, or you could decide to put it back to factory. I am leaving it just the way it is. It does have that nice Cadillac traditional grille and a nice Cadillac traditional emblem. Probably one of the last years of the traditional emblem. I remember correctly, I think on the DeVille they changed the emblem to that little bit of a modernized one in 2002. They never did it on the Eldorado because they basically knew that coming into 2002 it would be the end of the Eldorado in general, which was sad because the Eldorado ran from 1953 to 2002. Let me start this one up, give it a little bit of a quick test drive. Actually, before we do that, let's open the trunk. I'll show you guys the trunk here. Jump in it. I'll show you the miles on it. It does have a bunch of miles, so if you're looking for... As you can see, guys, as I mentioned before, this one does have a few miles. It has 213,118 miles. Now, funny story is that my 99 hard blue convertible has 211,000 miles. And that particular car has been one of my most reliable convertibles. I probably put 40,000 miles on that car since I've owned it. And it's just an awesome, awesome car. I will never give up that car. So when you see the miles, you really don't have to worry about this car. Really has been well maintained. Somebody really took care of it. This was somebody's baby. Somebody took care of this car. I know the gentleman in Michigan really took care of it because he took it back and forth to Florida. Show you guys there. There's the aftermarket radio right there, as I mentioned earlier. It is a Kenwood CD player, DVD player, everything in the world. Let me see if I can get to go to the home here for you guys. Yep, so it's got the navigation, iPod, telephone, Pandora, iHeart, HD radio, all the goodies there. So pretty cool. It does have a subwoofer there on the trunk. Let me show you guys here. So it does have the subwoofer right there. It's a Kenwood as well. Also has the original floor mats and the owner's manual as well. As you can see, some of the carpeting on the trunk's loose, and he did add some Dynamax, whatever it is, that sound deadening into the car as well. So pretty cool. You got to just tinker with these. I'm leaving that stuff to the next owner. Power pull down works awesome, as you can see. Beautiful car. Beautiful, beautiful car. Absolutely beautiful car. Show you guys the interior. We'll put the roof down in a minute here as well. It does have a custom interior. It looks to be leather interior. I'm pretty sure it's leather. It might be vinyl, but my guess is it's real leather interior. You tell me, you decide. It's kind of unique. Some people like it, some people won't. It's kind of cool. It's burgundy with a yellow accent. It kind of has like a spin-off of the Collector series, how they two-toned the Collector series interiors. It's in really, really nice condition. Whoever did it did an awesome job. I'm not one for new interiors, and whoever did this one did a really, really nice job. Driver's seat does, driver's seat does show a little bit of wear, as you can see right there. It's got a couple wear marks. It's got a wear mark there, but as I said, even the Collector series has a Cadillac wreath crest there as well. So all in all, really nice condition. Armrest shows a little bit of wear right there. This piece, I think he was trying to get more of an ETC look. On the wood there from the factory, it would not have the wood. It would have matched right there. The gear shift does have some wear, as you can see. Dashboard's in nice condition, but it does have that factory, not factory, but basically factory at this point, warping that they all do around the defrost event. Steering wheel is in nice condition, but it does show wear and tear, as you can see. Door panel is actually in really nice condition. I don't think it's torn. One tiny tear right there, and somebody had a screw right there. Probably the clips are broken on it, which they're notorious for breaking them. But all in all, the door panel is in really nice condition. This side's in beautiful condition. As you can see, it's got the hookups for the iPads or the phones or whatever it is. I'm not Mr. Technology when it comes to that stuff, but they are there. Also has speaker there for Bluetooth as well, and it does have the satellite radio as well. Carpets are in really nice condition. This seat's in beautiful condition. As you can see, the rear seat's in beautiful condition. I don't think it was ever really used on this car. Door panels are very, very nice on this side as well. And let me go through and I'm going to show you guys a couple of the marks on the car before we put the roof down. It is not perfect, but it's a beautiful car. You can see how nice and bright the paint is. The car probably was repainted at one point in its life. It was nicely done, but it was definitely, probably the whole car was repainted at one point. So as I said before, somebody spent money on it and really took care of the car. Now, take a couple of scratches right there. The front bumper does have some stone chips from normal use right there. As you can see, it does not have a license plate bracket for the front there. I may be able to help you out with one, probably because this car started life in West Palm Beach, Florida, if I remember correctly, and they don't need a front license plate. You can see it's a little discolored right there. Grill's in really nice condition, but does have a little bit of haze right there. Right there. Really nice condition. Hood is very nice, nice and shiny. Now it does have, if you look, it's kind of tough to show you guys, it does have a little bit of haze right there. As you can see, just a little bit of haze right there and the mark right there. Now, I'm probably being a nitpicker. It does have some little marks here and there, as you can see. It's not perfect, but a beautiful automobile. See a little bit of chipping right there. A couple of stone chips there. The nice thing about this car is it's nice and solid. No rust. And a lot of times you see rust in the rear quarters of these, especially the regular coupes. So a lot of times these rear quarters rot out because they pick up all the dirt right in there. And it usually stays in there, especially with the bumper. It doesn't help. A couple of chips right there. It's in really nice condition, as you can see. Has the third brake light. Also has a brake light in the spoiler. Now, some people might love the spoiler, some people might hate it. I kind of go back and forth with it. One of my cars has it on it. I'm going to leave it on. So it's totally up to what you think and what you like. It does have the dual exhaust right there. A couple of marks right there. You can see the Coach Builder emblems. You see that's like off a little bit right there. Some scratches on the bumper, a little bit of haze right there on the bumper. So it's not perfect, but a very, very nice driver. And I guarantee you'll love the price. Just a beautiful car, it really is. Jump in it, we're gonna put the roof down for you guys, show you all the good options it has. This one's pretty well loaded with what most of them have. It has the power windows, power mirrors, power seats with the lumbars. It has the heated seats, dual zone climate control. Has the controls on the wheel. It has the electronic rear view mirror. Has the information center. So I kind of fly through the stuff quickly on these cars because I've owned so many Eldorados over the years, and I love them. I really, really love these convertibles. Well, let's start her up, put the roof down for you guys here. So it's pretty simple, guys. Move the visors down. Grab the latch right there. Grab the latch right there as well. And you get the button right underneath the dash right there. You push that, you watch your boot go up there. You hear the rear windows going down as well. And as the top comes up, you want to remember to put the latches in because it will hit the top of the hard boot and will probably damage it, especially if you do it numerous times over and over. So here we go. Put the roof down for you guys. is so cool. I love convertibles in general. I think they're so cool. And as you can hear, the level ride works as well on this car. And there she goes. Put all the windows down so you guys can get a good look at this car. Visors up. There we go. Show you how cool this car looks. So cool. So cool. I can't believe I lost the sun so early. It's just so sleek, the car with the roof down. Tell me that's not the coolest look. It is so cool. Now it does have speakers back here as well. Now one thing I noticed on this car, the gas gauge seems to be bouncing back and forth on this one. My 2 cents on it is it probably is going to need a level sensor, which is in the tank. So it's probably easier just to replace the fuel pump at one point. What I normally do when they're not working, if I want to use these cars, is I just go into the information center. I reset the fuel used when I fill it up, and I watch it as it goes down. I know, actually not when it goes down, when it goes up to like 16, 17 gallons, I know that it's almost on empty. The other thing I noticed, and I can't figure out where settings are on the radio. The radio works. It seems like only the rear speakers are working. I did check the fronts. I pulled one of the speaker covers off. It does have front speakers. It's just probably an adjustment in the radio. I'm just, all honesty, I'm not really good with aftermarket radios. I'm definitely Mr. Originality. So, that being said, those are a couple of minor things that I noticed with the car. But she's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Look at the sun on the car. Let's see if the sun comes back out so we get a really good look at this car. I have some really good pictures of the car in the sun that I'll be posting as well. Such a beautiful automobile. I know I'm rambling on. This video is a bit too long, but I love these cars. And they were really well done. They're reinforced underneath. They have huge reinforcements that run underneath right there, so they're really rigid. A lot of times you hear people, oh, they're gonna shake all over the place, and aftermarket convertibles are no good. This company, Coach Builders in Florida, they're amazing. They really did awesome work. They're actually doing the Challenger convertibles, and at the moment, Chrysler Dodge is actually sending the Challengers directly from the factory down to Coach Builders to have them converted. So they do really, really nice work. And I mean, the cars are built to be serviced as well. I mean, the lines, it almost looks like a factory convertible if you look at it. It's just really nicely done, especially with this molding right there, color coded. Just a really beautiful cars. Give you guys a good view of the interior, the roof down. And it's very unique. You either love it or hate it, the interior, but it's very unique, very cool. I hope I find this car a nice home, that someone will enjoy it and enjoy it for what it is, being such a rare Cadillac Eldorado convertible as well. And this car is perfect for a person that doesn't want to break the bank, wants one to drive. The nice thing about this car, the head gaskets have been done. I know I mentioned that earlier. And the other thing is it's got a bunch of miles, so you can enjoy it. You don't feel guilty. Like I feel guilty driving my cars with low miles because I want to put miles on them. And that's exactly why I bought my 99 with the high miles back years ago. Because I wanted the car with the high miles because I would use it. And to this day I still use it. Let me show you guys a view at the top down there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Nothing better than letting sky in, as they say. It does have a little bit of wear right there, as you can see. But just an awesome car with the roof down. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Absolutely love it. Nothing better. Such a cool car. Okay guys, we're going to do one last walk around the driver's side with the roof down and wrap up this video of this awesome Cadillac convertible. It does only have one set of keys right there with the remote. heavily with the roof down, as you noticed. Some of the factory convertibles, the doors don't shut that nice with the roof down. It's a really beautiful car. It is such a unique automobile. And again, guys, as I mentioned earlier in the video, I do handle all the Cadillac convertibles that Coach Builders did. So if you need a convertible top pistons, window motors, some trim, an item, let me know. I could probably help you out. If you have one of these cars and you're having an issue with a convertible top or something like that, give me a shout. I'll be glad to help you out as best I possibly can. I do a bit of service on these cars. The only thing I would tell you is if you need one of these service with me, it's a little bit of a delay because I have so much else going on as well. So if you need one of these serviced and you want me to service it, I'll be glad to help you out with it. You just gotta have some patience. But guys, let's wrap it up with this beautiful 1999 Cadillac Eldorado hard boot convertible by Coach Builders. This is a beautiful car. Yes, it has a bunch of miles, but somebody really took care of this car. I love this car. It's just an awesome car. I'm happy I could acquire it. I'm happy I could do the work I did to it to make it ready for the next owner to really enjoy. Guys, this one will be really reasonable. Probably be one of my most reasonable Coach Builder convertibles. I'm going to be asking $79.95 for this beautiful car. My price is pretty firm. My name is George. You're welcome to give me a call. My direct line is 978-590-0014. Thank you so much for watching this video of this beautiful Cadillac Eldorado convertible, and enjoy the rest of your day.